The human mortal race has limits, and I personally find those limits quite disturbing. How far can we actually take ourselves? The universe is rapidly expanding at speeds that we cannot imagine due to a well-known thing commonly referred to as dark energy. This energy is causing other pockets of this universe to slowly fade away into darkness. The galaxies that neighbor our beloved Milky Way are called the local group. The gravitational force of these galaxies in our local group thankfully overpowered that of the dark energy, due to them being actually close. In billions of years from now, our galaxy is going to merge with another galaxy from our local group, known as Andromeda. This fusion will cause cosmic events that are unlike any. But the sad reality is that later on, once our local group transforms into one large galaxy, other groups of galaxies from the universe would have traveled so far out into space that even the few light photons that make it to us would have shifted into very long wavelengths that we won't be able to detect. This indicates that our future night skies will be filled with darkness and unknown emptiness. Not that it's already happening due to light pollution caused by our own race. Anyhow, by that time, we could theoretically arrive at a point where we would actually start to learn from our mistakes and be finally civilized enough to be considered as a Type 3 civilization. Not that it will ever happen with the way most of us function. Well, yes, but actually no. Jokes aside, by the way we are progressing with technology, it will be very amusing to observe what heights we will actually achieve. We simply can't fathom the blessing that we've been gifted with, and our true potential is yet to be known and unlocked. However, when can we reach that point in life, or is it actually true that our potential is infinite? And what could act as a catalyst in this situation for us to break through our own ceiling and achieve grander heights into the unknown? If you look at it from the perspective of the last couple hundred years, you would notice that there is a clear change in the way we have evolved. Like almost 100 years ago, rotary phones were actually invented, and it took almost half of that time to move on to the next generation of phones, which were called the touch-tone telephones. And so on, the next generation of phones took half of that time. This is happening constantly with all of our technology. So to make things more clear, if you plot the rate of our advancement in technology on a graph, the graph would look something like this, and not something like that. Let's say we managed to reach that point before the collision of our galaxy with Andromeda and managed to travel out of our local group. The reality would be that we will constantly be traveling in an empty void of nothingness called the intergalactic space and reach nothing. This happens because even with science fiction technology, we won't be able to reach the required amount of speed to keep up with the expansion of this universe, which is constantly accelerating. Life can sometimes punch you in the face with depressing facts like this, but there is still more, so please wait. After the joining of the galaxies in our local group, the stars inside those galaxies also have time, where they would all collapse, ending as white dwarfs, neutron stars, or black holes. So you could easily say that the ending of our universe would be a dark, empty void containing black holes and absolute nothingness. Soon everything that you have known and everything that you will know will be gone. Entropy, which is a fundamental part of the universe, will get us all in the end. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't create things anyway. Just because something is going to break in the end, that doesn't mean it won't have an effect that lasts onto the future. Joy, laughter, hope, happiness, and wonder. The world can be a much better place in the future just because of what you've built in the past. The savageness of humanity shall one day find a way to defeat entropy. But until then, please don't be afraid to create something positive that leaves a footprint behind that shall forever last, even if it has an audience of fun. And thank you.